Hello and welcome to Eselenge Yango podcast hosted at our YouTube channel for Murwa Girl Child Education Programs. Murwa Girls is a non-profit organization registered in Kenya working with pastoralist communities to advance gender equality, promote access to girls' education, and end harmful practices. Eselenge Yango is a platform for girls to interact, to share experiences, to learn from their idols and their role models, and to just have fun. Eselenge Yankop is Maasai for It's a Girl's World. Once again, welcome. Let's interact, let's talk, let's share life, let's inspire, mentor, and transform girls.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Eselenge Yango podcast on the Hot series. And today I'm so happy to host our able champions from Narok South, and I'm happy. Kindly tell us your name.
My name is Maimodu Felix Mosaka from Majimoto, Narok South.
Thank you.
My name is Jackson Lepore from Narok South.
Thank you, Jack.
This is my biosipai from Loita, Narok South. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Karibuni. Hata msemi asante.
Thank you.
Mbona mko serious?
Thank you.
This is serious. This is emergencies. Sasa majensis hawaogopi kamera. Tunaona kamera. Sawa. So karibuni sana, and thank you guys for coming. Yeah. Ninyi ni watu wetu, si ndio? So you guys, you have been amazing guys. Tumekuwa tukifanya dialogues pale Narok South. And I'm glad to see you here guys. And I hope guys will enjoy what we are going to talk about. Yeah. Hope watafurahia.
Yeah.
Sindio? So guys, how did you learn about Murwa Girls, and where and when? Who goes first?
Okay. We came just through with the Murwa Girl Child organization from our community health promoters and other NGOs that works with the community. I personally met with the director from another research that was from Loita, and that is when we joined Murwa Girls, and we are happy working with them.
Thank you.
It is really a nice organization.
Thank you.
Okay, me personally, I started new Murwa Girls in Wasoniro CHP Champions, whereby I was connected with CHP chairman to Murwa Girls. And then Murwa Girls called us to our training. And then it was on 2023, which was September. We went to volleyball training. Yeah, at volleyball training.
Yeah.
That's the way I started Murwa Girls.
Okay, I knew Murwa Girl Child Education Program through the community health mobilizers, those people who are doing community health, and I got the idea, and I was connected by one of my friends, Joseph Maripet, and actually I didn't take it for granted, and I thank Murwa. They will come us for a training, and we learn a lot from them, and what really they are bringing a very good impact to this community. And what they have taught us during the training, we are really putting it into practice and into action.
Thank you. So, how was the training? Because that was your first training. Was it impactful or ilikuwa tu hivi?
That training was, that is why I said that it was amazing training, because it was a learning session where we were taught what we never knew there before. So many things about girl child, gender-based violence, FGM, and other so many things, even the climate change that is being brought by the issues that are around us. And actually, so we learn a lot.
Thank you. So you guys, when you came to Narok South, you came through a program called Linganisha.
Yeah.
So there is Linganisha in two different perspectives. So hebu tuelezee watu hii Linganisha yetu ni gani? The first one, before tuingie sasa hiyo ya Narok South. What's Linganisha? Tunalinganisha. Nani analinganisha kati yenu?
Okay. Let me try to explain about Linganisha. Linganisha, it is deepest inside. Linganisha has.
It's deep.
Yeah.
Si vile tunafikiria.
See, might have some meaning inside. Okay, sasa Linganisha ni Linganisha ni kitu mtu unaweza fanya kwa minajili, yani for anything that you gain from another one. Kama for example, saizi na do ya kwenda na bike. So I require something from you, sasa nilinganishe.
So for me, let's say me I'm a girl.
Yeah.
Me ni dem. So maybe I want to go to, let's say, to the shopping center. And sina pesa ya bike. So I'll have to give you something for you to take me to the shopping center.
That's Linganisha.
You'll have to compensate.
Compensate in...
Yeah, you'll have to pay in terms of
service.
You know, your service.
That's Linganisha.
Okay. So yeah.
According to my understanding, Linganisha is a term widely used by people outside the community there. Some of them call it M-Pesa. It got many terms.
Kwenu inaitwa aje?
It is actually from the motorbikes guys. Those guys are the ones.
No, in your area.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
They call it M-Pesa.
In your, that's in Loita.
Yeah, that is in Loita.
That's M-Pesa. In Olengulo, what do they say?
In Narosa Majimoto, okay, they used to say pay through M-Pesa.
Pay through M-Pesa.
Yeah, pay through M-Pesa.
Majimoto got a very funny term. They are going to use it
Okoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
See, ya Majimoto imeweza.
Okoa.
Sasa huko kwetu wanaita Linganisha. I think that's where the term came from. You wanaita tu Linganisha direct. Pia kuna watu wanaita M-Pesa, yes. So you guys, do you support Linganisha?
No, we do not support Linganisha. It is actually being used by those people outside there, abusing girl child. Like these people are taken like minor. They are taken advantage of. Like if you are carried by a motorbike guy, you must pay them through your bodies. And you will be done with the payment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pay through something.
Yeah.
Are they only
there are so many services, like for example, if you are caught up by some, like for example, say Megisa India, like and a man came through, haizi tu kusaidia bila
kulipa.
Yeah, mkifika your destination, you'll actually
Linganisha.
Sasa utanilipisha?
No, I am not supporting Linganisha, so I cannot do that.
And who mostly do Linganisha?
Many people, I may be an exception, but people outside there do it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is it ladies or men?
Men.
Men.
Sana sana.
High percentage ni
Ni
men.
men.
Na wanafanyia nani? Who are the most affected?
The affected people are ladies.
Through
actually.
Linganisha.
The affected people are ladies. Yeah.
Ladies ama young girls ama wamama ama wote wako.
The gender.
The whole
The female
gender.
gender.
So we are all affected
Because
through Linganisha.
you know, you can as well, like, you are a big mama, you bado too, you can be asked to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So bado tu someone can ask.
Bado too, right?
Yeah, for
Anyway.
mama. They are maybe wameenda market, they don't have spare to go back home.
Yeah.
They Linganisha na vijana barubaru kama nyinyi.
Yeah.
Nyinyi ndo mnalinganisha na mama ade.
Maade.
Eh. Imagine unalinganisha na maadhe bwana. I'm not becoming personal. Mimi sijapoint mtu.
No, you're becoming
I'm not mentioning
Vijana
someone.
barubaru ara.
Vijana
Pia
barubaru.
even the people who are age canals wanafanya bodaboda. Unakuta msana anafanya bodaboda. So pia Linganisha everybody can do. And my advice to this community and this to more so ladies female in gender. Please don't accept the Linganisha because it is numbered all over. Like even, and this goes to drivers, most of them. Whether you are a motorbike rider, whether you have your own motor, any moving machine, these are the people who are doing Linganisha. For example, somebody can pick you just from Narok town and take you to Suswa, for example, just because you are a crush to this gentleman. He has developed that passionate that this man, I have loved this lady, and so she's my crush. So definitely, he will come with another town. It's not a must. He will not ask you definitely for that fare, but actually, he will come with a strategy, ask the number, and then start things move. And
So it's
happening all over.
So it's still Linganisha.
Yeah.
Mse akikubeba. Basically jo amekubeba anaitisha namba and then the aim yake ni kulinganisha. Kulipisha ile lift
Kulipa hii
Just want to
pesa,
satisfy
nataka namba yako. Nimeenda na namba, weenda na pesa. But me, I will follow you until you pay that bus fare in a delivery.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Linganisha is also, as was said by my friend here, it is deep. Linganisha is not just as shallow as people think. Linganisha is being used in the community outside there for a lady to pay the price of a man to be recognized in the community. Like for example, there are cultural events that a man will never attend without a girl without a lady to pass some, what do we call, cultural what? Rites of passage. You see,
Yeah.
a lady must go through FGM so that the man will be recognized in that community, so that a man can be involved in some functions. Like, for example, kuna activity pale inaitwa ya unurama ya manyara umusidi kama hiyo. A man will not attend who is married to a lady who is cut. You see, so it is. We also call it Linganisha, because a lady to be married, you must undergo FGM, so that you do what? You will be married
That man to
yeah,
get married.
to be a community, a bona fide of that community, like to be recognized in a community and can be used to do very many functions there. Yeah,
So for a man to undergo all his rites of passage,
yeah, a lady must.
be involved,
Yeah.
and the lady is not benefiting, right?
Yeah.
Ama wao wana benefit.
No, you are in fact the lady will be affected generally by the effects of FGM. There will be no payment. There will be nothing. You will just be like, you will be recognized. You are cut. That is the only
That's the only recognition.
Yeah. That is the only
They only
recognition.
know
You will be
you
cut,
are cut.
and you will
But
attend
you
to
don't
that
have.
ceremony.
You will attend.
Yeah.
But you can't even speak in front of those
What?
people.
To tell them what? No, but you are the cause of him being.
So you will go there. What are you going to do in that semi-manyata? What are you going to do there? You're going basically.
A man, yeah, a woman will be standing in the place of a man. Like, for example, a woman will go with her whole household, like the man's family will go reside to that manyata for a period specified by the, what do we call it? The elders.
Yeah.
And then after in the grace period, a man will be in that residence of the manyata, and the lady will be there with everything, but that lady must have undergone what? FGM. So that is Linganisha. They are on a Linganisha. Yeah. The woman is paying the price of a man to be in that community.
To be recognized in the community. So for a man to come at the another in the community, as well, there was a lady who has been going through something.
Sexually manipulated. What do we call that?
There's, let's say, there's a girl's rights. There's a girl whose rights has been, for that man to get all his rights. Sindio?
Yeah.
So, guys, that lady goes with the household. So the only work of a lady at those traditional ceremonies is to cook. They don't even cook for the household.
They cook.
To stay in the house, build those houses. That's their work. That's their role.
Yeah, that is the role.
Okay, the other role, as in, I don't know how to use. Kuna nyama wanakanga hapo. So if a lady is not circumcised, yani haiwezi mpea huyo mzee hawezi kula ile nyama. Sasa so Linganisha huyu jamaa atakuwa amepata result zote. If that lady she's circumcised, sasa ndio ampea mzee nyama.
And there are repercussions. There are repercussions. If a lady is not circumcised and has attended that ceremony, the guy will die. Is
there a testimony or a proof that it has ever happened?
Do
you believe personally?
No, I don't believe in that. And I think I'll marry an uncircumcised girl.
Because you don't.
Wait, okay,
because I'm not a believer to those things.
You're not a believer. You don't believe, but then you just said you will marry an uncircumcised girl.
Yeah.
And right now in Narok County we are at around 50% rates of FGM. So that's 50-50. Meaning there's 50% of girls are uncut, 50% of the girls are cut.
Yeah.
What will you do to the cut girls? Because we can't abandon them. What will you do to them?
You know, in the community we are going through a lot. Because we go there, we educate people on the effects of FGM. They promise not to do that. But after that, you will just get the girl of circumcision. That is why you are not seeing her around. She's just like, we have several types of FGM. Nowadays, they are just performing that one of just carrying the tip of the clit. How do you call it? And then everything in FGM, like, it is becoming a secret. So you cannot even recognize who is circumcised, who is not.
So you
and those circumcised will not come out to say themselves that they are circumcised, because they do not have that confidence.
You are saying, you are talking in a champion's perspective, that you have been teaching these people about FGM. And they tell you, in the community they will tell you, during the day they tell you, no.
We are abandoning it.
We have abandoned it, 100%.
Completely.
Then in the evening they will take that girl and circumcise her.
So in your departure, the preparations are underway.
They are underway.
Yeah. And the girl will undergo, the same night the girl will undergo FGM, and they'll insist, we haven't done it. The other time you will come, you will not find them saying that FGM is bad or no. They are so much hypocritic. Yeah.
So that's what you're saying.
That is the challenge we have as champions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just brought us to our next question that I was just to ask you. You have been champions. You have been in the community for the past almost 1 year right now.
1 year and some months.
Yeah, it's almost 1 year,
Yeah.
not yet 1 year.
Yeah.
So you guys have been in the community. The community knows that you are championing against FGM. You're doing wanasema wale wanasemanga wacha story ya ukeketaji. So they know you are doing that for empowerment. You know they used to see girls doing this sort, and so it was okay for girls to do it because it's their issue. But you came on board. Do you believe that that's a girl's issue?
No. You know, you do something when you have like when you feel you are responsible to it.
Okay.
Like we have seen the challenges of these girls, and we've seen like we're capable of stopping it.
Yeah.
We can be hard to as men.
Also men can
And
be
we
hard.
had role models even before we brought ourselves through.
Yeah.
Like from the area I came from, there is an NGO called SafeMa. SafeMa is a great champion of girls and rights. And with that organization, we've got very serious guys like men who are doing it, who are doing FGM and other and GBVs, others. They are bringing it almost to an end. And we seem to join them like through Murwa, and we are doing it best.
So also
And
men-
we are not worried.
Yeah,
We are
you're
even
not
taking
worried.
it far.
But to put it clear, it is us men.
Yeah.
The moment the community see this that the men are the champion, we are in a male chauvinist society where the men are dominating. Where a man is the head of the family. So even when a mom say we are not going to practice FGM, and dad say we have to do it, then because we are in a male dominated society, I'm the head of the family. We have to do it, or you go to where you came from and you know nothing. So the moment Muro introduced male champions, now we can be hard to, we can teach them that this is not right and this is an outdated culture, which is we have to actually to stop it and to stop it without even following it. So the moment the community accepts us men and our fellow men, then our fellow men listen us when we are going to teach them, then we will be good to go. And the impact, there is so many influences that Murwa has brought for almost 1 year. We have been going to those dialogues, we participate in those dialogues, and we ask questions, and also they ask us questions. And now we can even negotiate until they say there is no need of us doing it again. And now the issue is here, and the problem is here. There are people who are being cut now out there. You cannot even imagine, because he's a little kid of even 9, 7 years.
As low as 5 years.
As low as 5, they don't know even what is going through. This is because this thing has becoming a secret. And there before, cutting a girl they were being cut and injured a lot. But nowadays, you'll just find them, a girl which was cut yesterday is washing clothes outside, and you'll never know. So as we are teaching fellow men on dangers of this, as we are teaching the community, let also girls recognize and know their rights, and let them know that this is not right. It will add no value to them, and it will add no value also to men. So this both sides, we teach girls that so that their right will not be assimilated, and also men to agree with us that it's an outdated culture. Let's all come to be one thing, and then we will stop.
That's amazing. So also men can champion against FGM
Yeah,
without intimidation in the community. So
You know, in our communities we have community declarations. Like there's a famous right of passage declared by the elders. And in those community elders, we do not have a lady, an aged lady, for example, there is no.
Let me just
So you
ask
see,
you a
ladies
question.
are not counted in
Thank you.
the community to decide on very serious issues.
Serious issues.
Yeah, so it is like the aged men are called the community elders. We do not have ladies to decide what direction do the community ought to take, what cultures are to be taken through, what cultures are to be abandoned. So back there we have it was 2019. There was a very big celebration. Like it was a public declaration. They declared to abandon FGM completely. They have gone even beyond signing agreements, like to avoid it completely. Like if you are found doing it, and then you will face everything that has been put, like like finding others.
And now that people signed agreements, that there was a declaration. Was it a right of passage declaration?
It has a title, Loiter Right of Passage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it working? Is it functional? Do you feel
It is
that
seriously
it's
working. Yeah, because it is only that this thing I told you, it is coming to be sacred. It is a secret now. People are doing it secretly. Wanajificha wakifanya hiyo kitu. Those who know, like everything, like it is like something very illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, you're working in the community. Yes, Masai were used to ladies. What are the most of the challenges, or maybe just challenges that you go through in the field when you go to the community dialogues? What are most of your challenges, and what are the highlights that you get in the community? So let's just start from the challenges. What are the challenges that you get in the community while taking through people the dialogue and doing the community work that we are doing?
We have a very great and challenging issue, that is hypocrisy. Because we are the responses we are receiving from the communities are positive, but they aren't practicing it. Yeah, they are just like, we will abandon it, we are going to avoid it. Like it is a challenge because they are not practicing it. They end up doing it in darkness. That is to have the girls gone through that act. Yeah, so that is a big challenge we have. And also, some of us are receiving mockings from your age mates who are not supporting girl child rights. Like, in the community, we have bullies. Like,
how do you deal
you
with the
just
bullies?
like you are
How
a
do you
man.
deal with the bullies?
You are a man. So whenever someone is trying to mock you, you will try to counter him in a manner that he will understand you. Like you will bring him.
How do you counter him?
Concept.
I want to know those tactics.
Like you will come
to
through
counter
him.
this guy.
Like a guy will not actually fight you. He'll just use mockings like terms like that. You see, they are so much discouraging. If your fellow age mate is telling you that, like, you feel, what am I doing?
So do you feel discouraged?
Not
Have you
really.
ever reached to a point that you want to give up in this?
There is a point I told you earlier. I could not give up because there are role models. I have very elderly guys who are doing it. There is an organization that has very many people. The other day I was showing a video of Morans from that place singing about, like, let us support the cultural rights, let us help FGM, let us stop GBVs. Like, so it has become too little. The mocks are just from some guys. But those, if you talk to them, like, you make them understand, it is coming from it. So, yeah.
What are the other challenges?
Okay. In community, we have some challenges, like in intimidation. You find some, okay, in my community, there was a girl who was circumcised. Other than that, Murwa girls, we were there. Then these boys or these people, they were saying I was reported them in the police station.
You are the one who reported them?
Yeah. And I was not the one. So the time the day we were there at spot Majimoto, then the time that we went home, I find that the mother,
So as much as you care about girls' rights, you also care about their security.
Yeah.
And how are you coping with that in the community?
Jail people stay poor, a lot of money, and that has never happened there before. Now another challenge is, you go to that community, you face rejection. Like you tell your fellow agents, like my good friend has been saying before, that people will tell you, now you want us to marry and cut girl. Where have you ever seen our families doing the same? And I thank Murwa Girl Child Education Program because you are including male champions, and also in these dialogues, you are giving us a chance to participate. And I thank God because most of now this generation are learning. Now they have gone to school, they know more of literature, and the moment that literature which you are being taught there, you will come and put it into practice, you'll get a change. And if you have gotten a chance to go and study, or if you have gotten a chance to go and to acquire education in any way, please, what you are being taught there in school, take it home, because it must be a very positive thing. Like let me just quote one book, like the book Blossoms of the Savannah. Those who did that book, the book is very interesting. It talks more about the outdated culture, the culture that is not supposed that we are still practicing, and there are examples, and even you can even read the book and you still say, you know, this is the writer I've seen in my community, the writer, what is happening? The writer I've seen this family and this family. If you think about where you come from, you can even name the families that are doing the same, including even your family if you are doing the same. So my message is that if you have gotten that chance to acquire knowledge, please read and take those positive changes home. That this is not good and this is good. Yeah.
You know, the updated culture and the updated one.
Yeah, and the updated one. Yeah.
So you guys.
I can add on. We have this gender that are going through this. The ladies are another very big problem, because those ones that has gone through the FGM, that has been cut, will advise others, like, you cannot stand when you are not cut, you cannot tell us, like, if for example a girl has given birth and the lady has not been cut, they will be referring her to as Andabai, and that is it is a very serious mockery. So that is another discouraging challenge. It will discourage other ladies that are intending to quit the cut. So it is another problem, you see.
Yeah. So you guys, you have been amazing. You have answered the question very well. And us being here, all of us, we are only here for one aim, supporting that girl in the community. I just want to let each of you to tell one word for that girl in the community, that girl that you are fighting for her rights. Just tell her one word that this and this.
My message is very clear to those girls, that please stand with us, know your rights, and make sure that your rights are taken into consideration. What a man can do, even a woman or a lady can do it better. Let me put it that way. So if a male gender are given education, you must be given education. Even biblically, there is no any verse that says there before, when God was created, when God was commanding Abraham to be circumcised and things like that. Yeah. There was no even a single verse that he says circumcise Sarah. Have you seen in the Bible Sarah being circumcised? No. Sarah was even changed his name from Sarai to Sarah. So what you can change from the community, not being circumcised. And that's why you see when you're being married, even in modern tradition, modern ceremony, what you're going to be changed. If you're, for example, there before you were married, you were called Selena.
Yeah.
The moment you're married, you go getting another name, like Linganisha, like Grace. So that is we are doing what was being done there before the biblical. That's changing from Sarai to Sarah, changing from Selena to Grace. That is what we can do better. So instead of us saying Andabai, because those are things that are outdated. By their saying Andabai, it means that those people will not practice in some very significant ceremonies, celebrations. Like Andabai, there are things you will not do because you are not pure. You are not pure at all. So my message to that: know your right. Make sure your rights are taken into consideration, and stand with us who are fighting for your rights. Yeah.
I want to add them. FGM is not adding any important inch into your life. So they stop FGM and know they are right. Because let them left about outdated culture. Because you know FGM have nothing important, but just some very many effects for them. Yeah.
Message to that girl.
To that lady
Yeah.
who is
that
at home
girl,
there.
to that young girl, to
That-
that 5.
that
You
very
said they
small
cut at
girl,
5
yeah.
years. Tell that 5
Not
years.
a very small girl,
Yeah.
and the grown-up one.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, whoever is reading our message, little girl, stand your right, stand your way. Make sure there is a change. Let us not fight for you in faith. Stand your way and make a change to an advanced community. Yeah, and go to school, get learned. That is the only weapon you should have in your life. Stop going through the cut because it has no any significance in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So young girl, education is the only weapon you have in your life. I think that should be their take today.
Yeah,
that education is very important in their lives and they should take it
Take
seriously.
luck. And
Yes.
to those parents who are practicing, we just want to tell you what you can give to your daughter is only education. It is the only inheritance that you can give your girl.
Okay.
FGM is never an inheritance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
It will never
guys.
be an inheritance.
They can't inherit it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming. You have been amazing. I'm sure people are going to learn a lot from this conversation. I feel like it has been short, but we can do a part 2, right?
Yeah.
Cindy?
Very soon.
We can do a part 2 very soon.
Yes.
So guys, stay tuned and you're going to learn about Linganisha. What Linganisha is. Guys, help us subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment and share so that we can impact that 5-year-old girl out there who is undergoing through a lot in the community that we are not able to reach yet. Thank you. Until next time. Bye bye.